Ma'am, kasama ko po yung Pasig sa representative ng Pasig. O, sige po, ito po ha. Pasig po yung nagpa-operate sa amin dito, ma'am. Pinuntahan na po namin to dati. So, ngayon, kung meron nga ang sa amin, mapapasig to, mapatagig to, mapabulakan to, maparisal to, violation pa rin po kasi hindi nagbabago ang batas. Bawal po the sidewalk is beyond the commerce of man. Hindi niyo po dapat pinagkakakitaan ng sidewalk, ma'am. Dapat doon lang po kayo sa property line. Property line nyo lang po, ma'am. Sidewalk na po, kalsada na po yung ino-occupy ng pwesto nyo. Yun lang naman po ang ano namin. Hindi po namin question ng jurisdiction dito. Ang ano nyo lang po yung sidewalk. Kaya nga po, iurong nyo po ito dahil nagbabayad daw sa inyo to. Kawawa yung mga namumupahan sa inyo. Sila po magbabayad ng ticket na inisyo namin. Kung hindi nyo po iurong yan, within the prescribed period na inibigay namin, eh baka ma'am, kami na po ang gigiba niyan. Kawawa po yung namumupahan sa inyo. Maapektuhan po yung negosyo. Ayan po, tama po ma'am. Yun din po ang iniisip ko na matagal nyo na po hindi nakikita to, na abuso po yung property nyo, ma'am. Nandun na po, pati po yung drainage na barahan na. Opo, ma'am, puntahan nyo po kasi palagay ko matagal nyo na po hindi nabibisita to, na abuso na po yung property niyo.
Believe it or not, this motorcycle has 4 people, 2 adults, 2 children. Both adults have helmets. The children are completely unprotected, unfortunately. No license plate either, and driving in slippers. It's a lot of violations. And the rider just told the enforcer he doesn't have a driver's license either. So, excess passenger, no helmet, no plate, no driver's license, and maybe no registration. Instead of wearing a helmet, this lady was just holding it and doing a video call with someone while they ride along. She put the helmet on once the enforcers flagged her down. So they'll still issue a ticket for 1,500. That's the problem if you carry the helmet instead of wearing it. This rider was flagged down because his passenger doesn't have a crash helmet. No, I'm not only kidding. The reason why he's flagged down is because of the slippers. Although having a dog just sitting on the back of the motorcycle like that probably isn't super safe. And the team are now writing out a ticket to this vehicle parked on the sidewalk. I don't see any driver, so it could end up being towed away. This schoolgirl's walking in the road. There's construction going on, so that became the sidewalk, except it's full of parked cars. According to one of the drivers, they're paying this old guy around 40 pesos per day to park here. Where he gets the authority to sell those as parking spaces, I have no idea. Anyway, they are being towed away now to clear the area and make a safe space for pedestrians. In the general Timok area, you'll find the parking spaces are on the outside and then the sidewalks on the inside. It's a little bit safer for pedestrians. The problem is sometimes people still park on the sidewalk area anyway. There is a paid parking lot just nearby, so even if all of the public parking spaces were full, you could pay for parking inside. Anyway, they write out a ticket to that motorcycle now for illegal parking. If you look here, you have the pedestrian lane on the inside. Next is the bicycle lane, and then finally is the parking area. So no problem with that van and motorcycle parked there, but these motorcycles parked in the bicycle lane are being ticketed for illegal parking. Why they put them there instead of the parking area, I have no idea. And again over here you'll see motorcycles, they're actually in the bicycle lane. Again, if they park in the parking area, there's no problem at all. But if they put it on the sidewalk or the bicycle lane, that's the time they get a ticket. What you'll see with this sidewalk is it was converted to a kind of loading unloading area. The problem is someone made it into a parking space. That's why the BMW was picked up by the tow truck and will be cleared away from the sidewalk. Maybe whoever converted this sidewalk into a loading unloading should also put a sign there to remind people it's not a parking space, right? If you look at this van parked here, you'll see there's actually a sign right in front of it. No parking, no waiting, and then directly next to it, a parked car that's now being ticketed by the enforcer for illegal parking. Across the street you'll also see that sign which says no parking both sides. There's no driver for that van, so it is going up on the tow truck. This vehicle has a lot of modifications, custom plate from LTO, but no parking space. It's parked here on the bicycle lane, and even if it wasn't in the bicycle lane, you're not allowed to park along here anyway, so they're writing out the ticket. And because no drivers arrived so far, the tow truck is coming into place. And there you go, it's picked up by the tow truck. They might be somewhere inside that condo building, but who knows? This vehicle is actually parked along Bonnie Serrano in the section that they're widening. You might say, well, what's the problem with that? The problem is when DPWH come through and try to do their works, they can't do it because there's a bunch of parked vehicles here. You might remember before the MMJ were ticketing a lot of vehicles that were using this as a parking area. Now it's less, but you still get one or two now and then. And there it is now, very close to Tamana, so the towing fees won't be too expensive.